Well, hello racing fans, and welcome to Breeze with myself, Deez. This show proudly brought to you by Tab Gold, the intelligent bet. I trust that you, the valued racing fan, as well. And we race at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on this Sunday. It's a busy afternoon, and we got 10 races on the go. And the form guide I'm using for the show is the computer form. And on the front of the computer form, I see it's last season's Equus Horse of the Year, which is Dave the King, and he'll be performing during the course of the day. Nice to have him back for the KZN Champion season. We know that he had back-to-back great ones towards the end of last season, and that stamped him as the Equus Horse of the Year. What's on offer on this Sunday? Well, it's an early start. Race number 1 is at 11:20, and we should close things off at 16:30. Some bets to go through for the show. Let's get straight into it. And we begin with the place accumulator. That will begin in race number 3. And you need to get on the tote by 12:25. But taking no chances in race number 3, the 2 at the top of the betting boards, number 1, Tripping Thunder, and horse number 5, which is Victor Hugo. And we'll have every chance to double up there in race number 3. Race number 4, well, a banker for me in the place accumulator. While she's been a bit costly and maybe even frustrating to follow if you've gone for her in the past, I think that she'll be good enough with a Cape Town form to finish in the top 3, and that's number 13, Catch a Penny. Another banker in the place accumulator comes up in race number 5, and Indigenous. It's Snaith and Lorena that will team up. The form line is held up midweek with Alana coming through to win. We saw Panetti last week Saturday run a close-up second, and it's a big draw swing around for number 2, Indigenous, having a draw number 2, and I think 1600 meters as well. Going to suit him much better. So a banker there, number 2, Indigenous. Then 2 horses in race number 6. We're going to go with number 3, Dave the King, and number 5, Pakaya. And I think we'll be safe with those 2 runners. Of course, they're both coming off a break and prepping for bigger races to come during the course of the season. If you're looking for one more in race number 6, don't leave out number 6, African Skyline. That's my roughie in the race in double figures. So 3 and 5 for the PA, and you can add number 6 if you're not convinced with numbers 3 and 5. Then race number 7, well, we're going with 4 runners here. Number 2, which is Run to Rio, horse number 6, Ultra Quick, 7, Beach Palace, and 9, Attaboy. I think Paul Lafferty holds a strong hand with 7 and 9, but horse number 2 is the horse that interests me a lot, and that's Run to Rio. So if we double up there, it'll be a bonus. If we treble up, well, that will just be the cherry on the top. Race number 8, 4 runners again. Number 1, Imposing. Horse number 2, Mr. Hot Stepper. Number 7, which is going to be Tyrconnell. And horse number 11, Stars in Heaven. My roving banker in that race, in race number 8, is going to be number 2, Mr. Hot Stepper, who could have things his own way from draw number 2. And then we close that place accumulator off with 4 runners, 3, Abaddon, 7, Mojo Man, 8, Jet Legacy, and 9, 21 May. I think if we're running in that PA, we'll have every chance to double up there in race number 9. Our next bet comes up in race number 5, where it's a suggested quartet to play, and everything will ride on number 2, Indigenous, as a banker. So 2, Indigenous, a banker in that quartet. For second, and I think you can play the exacta as well, numbers 4, 7, and 9. That exacta will cost you 3 Rand. And then for third and fourth in that quartet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 16. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 16. And then our last bet will be a pick 3, and that will come up in race number 3. So that pick 3, which begins in race number 3, we begin with 2 runners, and that's going to be number 1, Tripping Thunder, and horse number 5, which is Victor Hugo. So 1 and 5 in race number 3. In race number 4, along with our place accumulator banker number 13, Catch a Penny, I've included 5, Hazy Daisy, horse number 10, which is now a scratching, but just included, you could double up there, and then horse number 11, Miss Kansas. So 10 is a scratching, but obviously the slide being done earlier on. So if you take out horse number 10, it will just be 5, 11, and 13 there. 5, 11, and 13. And I'll keep an eye on horse number 2, Princess Averni. Maybe if you're going to substitute number 10, Serengeti Sun, with one more runner, substituted with number 2, Princess Averni. And then we close that pick 3 off with horse number 2, Indigenous. So you got a choice to make there in leg 2 of that pick 3. Exclude number 10 or include number 2. And that is it, guys. Those are our bets for the show. We got a place accumulator, we got a quartet, and a pick 3. And from the entire team, as always, thanks to you for your invaluable spend on the tote. And together we can surely make a difference. Hopefully it turns out to be one of those days at Hollywoodbets Scottsville that could yield you a nice sizable profit. The exotics are sure to pay well, and you have a blast. Find all the winners, and until we meet again, from the entire team, it's a breeze with myself, Deez. To you, the valued racing fan, take care. Salani, guys.